On July 14th, 2024, I had the honor of speaking with Smith County native, local, and world renowned artist Jack Jarata Taylor, live from his art show in Chilhowie. And here's what Jack had to tell me about the show. Jack, how did it go?
I was surprised, a lot of people, and I was able to talk myself to death. So I did really good.
Great.
While I was doing my new work, this is Melody Images, Prince and Mel, really well.
Well, that's wonderful. So tell me about the Deborah Harry image. Where did that? Is that a digital print as well?
Yeah.
Well, I saw that a couple weeks ago on her birthday, and that blew me away.
We've been recording for quite some time. That's all I'd say.
What's that now?
Been recording for quite some time. So, my friend Sasha Jar, she contacted me last week. So she did the Phantom of the Opera music soundtrack.
You said she's been on the Phantom of the Opera soundtrack, or she's a fan of it?
She's an operatic singer.
Oh, she's an operatic singer. And what is her name again?
Tasha Lajar, Lagard. She's all over the internet.
Tasha Lajar, okay. And what other pieces did you have prominently displayed today?
Mainly the mineral prints, which is my secret garden, I call it.
Mm-hmm.
It's several different flower images that mean something to me. From a long time ago, even when I was just a little bitty baby, I got a poppy one. It was the first flower I ever saw, so I got stuff like that.
Right. How old were you when you did your first painting?
Probably about 4 years old.
4 years old.
In fact, when my mom gave me a suitcase before she died, it had some of the original work in it.
Oh, my goodness.
All the damage now, so that's it.
That
years old, so I got sick from when I was like a year old, 2 years old, before I was just making line drawings.
And you're how old?
Almost 80.
Almost 80. Well, you look fantastic, Jack.
Old years.
Well, I think you look great. Now, that jacket you're wearing, is that inspired by any of your art, or is that something that you just picked up?
But I bought it because it looked like I am doing some that's beside T-shirt blouses, which is free covered in images. So I'm just starting to do that. And I got my shoes from the company in Italy.
Mm-hmm. The shoes. Uh-huh.
Keeping busy.
Well, that's great. So, I love to hear the stories, and anytime you need to cut away, you just let me know. But I love to hear. I love to hear the stories of you and the music people that you've met and talked with, because as you know, we admire some of the same people. Bonnie Raitt, Chaka Khan, Billy Joel, Dr. John, all of those great people, yeah. I may have misread something, but I saw one of your posts, and you may not want to share this, but I saw one of your posts where you were it said you were once engaged to a member of the entertainment community, or did I misconstrue that?
No, that was. She was okay. her grandfather was Carter Parker, the major Indian that caused all the ruckus. That was her grandfather. So I got she was in can't remember. She was on Broadway. Jesus Christ Superstar.
Oh. And her grandfather was who now?
Parker. P-A-R-K-E. Yeah.
P-A-I-K. Okay. It's.
He was one of the notorious savages, as they called them back then.
I see.
It was like Geronimo or somebody like that.
Yeah, I thought when I read that at first, Jack, that you were engaged to someone of in the entertainment industry. I thought, he's had this wild raving affair with Bonnie Raitt, and he didn't tell me about it.
Now, I never talked to her with him, but not to that depth.
Oh, but admit it, you would have liked to if you'd have gotten the chance.
We talked a long time, but I didn't go that.
Didn't go that far, yeah. Well, I'm gonna see her in Roanoke in November, and I'm thrilled about that. I'm thrilled about that. Yeah, it'll be my 6th time seeing her, and she's 75 now, and she still looks great.
Yeah, not too far behind me.
Yep. It's amazing to think that we had her in Sugar Grove or right here in Wythe County. Or Smith County.
Last week was a movie. Something about it would be really great if we had that venue again. But the people who owns it don't want to have anything to do with it.
Yeah.
About everything, so.
Well, yeah, it's the same thing that was going on with Stompin' 76, that really could have been, Hal Davison was a very, very smart man, but he had, after that festival, he had so many death threats against him that he never put anything on again like that, and it's a shame that people that want to bring art and music to areas that need art and music are shunned in a way, and unfortunately you know that all too well.
This County was a real one in spots because actually there was a few drugs and so on, but everything was very peaceful. Mm-hmm. So I don't think they arrested anybody in Swift County, so that's a bunch of rock and rollers and dangerous, so they got some kind of county ordinance to prevent you from having public.
That rock and roll is dangerous. That's a shame. Now,
really, Bonnie Raitt, I guess you could call it rock and roll, but that's not. I mean, that's just pure entertainment.
Yes, it is. It's not controversial. If anything, she strives for peace in her music. She's definitely rock and roll, but I think she's queen of the blues too. So
I'd say a follower of some on the internet, but I don't do what I used to. I don't get out. I've been invited to a lot of concerts and all, but I don't go anymore.
Right. Yeah.
We're too old to move around much.
Well, I have always had trouble with my mobility, so I understand some of what you're going through. I intend to go to those kinds of things until I am not able to go anymore, and then I'll have the stories to tell my children and grandchildren. When we were talking last time, we were talking about doing your autobiography. Have you given any more thought to that?
Yeah, I kind of remember. I've been in the last few weeks, people something asked me. Sasha said for me to make a movie of my life. Mm-hmm. I haven't recorded down. But today, yesterday, I was going through the bio, and my bio was really old. And I got so much more to say, it needs to be recorded down.
Well, I would be honored to have a hand in it some way.
But it needs to be wrote down because I work with Hughes Aviation, all kinds of things that most people know the bad man's supposed to be doing.
Absolutely. Howard Hughes Aviation, you were an engineer at Disney. You tried out to be an animator at Disney. It's amazing.
I even got one of my old friends, lives in Salford. He's retired. He was a something to do with the woodworking, making stuff for Disney. Those people's coming back up in this area.
That is amazing.
Yes, I go out and got all the people I know. So I keep quiet on my
Right.
here talk about. There's one guy, he was the Don Chilhowie in Belgrade. He would come to your house and visit, but he wouldn't use the front door. He'd walk across the field behind the house because he didn't want anybody to see him, or he wanted to visit me. So that went on for a few years. But the Don Chilhowie house in Belgrade.
Right.
He lived by Don Chilhowie.
Right. Well, I tell you, Jack, it must be a good feeling to see so many people turn out today for you.
Glad to be here, but the people I invited, most of them didn't show up. Other people, because I don't know why. Because this is a good place to just come and visit and relax.
It certainly is, and I'm certainly sorry that I couldn't be there personally today, but I had to find some way to get in contact with you to let you know that I was there with you in spirit, and wanted you to know that I am in full support of everything that you do, and you are a living legend to the world of art, but especially in this community, whether you are recognized as such or not. And I, as long as I'm around, will make sure that everybody knows what an amazing gift you are to this community as well to the world of art.
All right, and see the road. Anybody knows who I am. I don't come around with it. But I had people like Billy Joe and celebrities come to the house and come in and just friendly as can be and all. But the local people see the road. And I don't know what was going through their head, but they don't pay any attention to it.
That's right. If they choose to not acknowledge your contribution to the world and to the community, then they don't matter. Did you say that Billy Joel came to visit you in Smith County? Is that true? Wow.
Years ago, that's when I was still. He's I don't know right now the convention, but he had a friend who was Michael DuPont. Michael DuPont's wife was my wife's best friend.
Okay.
So came down, and that's how the convention went. Because the DuPonts, of course, is famous, and they were really off, and that's where they got in convention with me. So Michael DuPont's wife stayed for 6 months in my house, and they had a problem. I won't go into that.
Oh, I see.
So she and being my best wife, Marge's best friend, came around and stayed in I used to have a studio up where the trash dump is. And I was living in that little bitty place. So that's back in the hippie days, and it was all about hippies. So everybody came around and see them because it was hippies.
Right. In fact, you had told me at one point in time that you believed that that's why you were not hired as a Disney animator, because you had long hair. Is that right?
That would have to be a fact, yeah.
Yeah.
In fact, that's the reason I went to Florida, because the mail I got asked me to come on down and sign up. They had approved my drawings and everything, so I was going to be an animator. And when I got there, I had long hair, and they said, you can't have long hair, it's against policy. And because you can be part of the Disney team. When my hair is fixed, I'm part of the long hair clan of the Syracuse, and you're not supposed to cut your hair. So I didn't cut my hair. So I didn't get a good job.
Right, and that's a shame that was a factor in those days.
Yeah, most people today are being able today to do that, but back then you could.
Yeah. Well, coming back to Billy Joel, don't you have at least one painting that is based or inspired by him?
I did have a solo, best I remember.
Yeah, but it was a painting called, was it Blue Moon or?
Yeah.
Blue Moon, yeah.
Yeah, in fact, it's in the show here. It's all over. It's just online.
Great. Tell me about some of your other paintings that are in the show.
Most of them, there's 18 of them, is the Miller image prints.
Mm-hmm.
I got a couple on wrong, which is the Rainy Night Blues and Gold Forest.
Right.
So they're on wrong for the exhibit, just for this show. They've already been sold.
Right. Well, good.
And I got some I guess you call them contemporary portraits. They're left for sale. Everything I've done is left for sale that I have here, except the ones that I can't remember all the mind's kind of.
No, that's okay. Can you tell me about how you come to create the Debbie Harry portrait?
I put this as personal.
What's that now?
Personal.
It's a personal. I got you. Okay. Well, I saw it and my wife saw it, and we thought it was a photograph of Debbie, so it blew us away. So
that was the request of Debbie. So.
Right. Did you ever do one of Bonnie?
I did a redheaded song play, not exactly like her, but it was kind of resembled her. Not directly off her.
I see.
And
Well,
I can't remember now. I've done so much.
Well, I started to say, if you ever have a Bonnie print, you got to buy her for that one.
It depends. Some of my friends was a redheaded spritz.
Right.
So if you got a redhead in the family or something,
Right. My mother's a redhead, so I know what you mean.
Yeah, so it's sisters, redheaded spritz. We go back a long ways, but they have disbanded now, so.
Right, and you've had a long history with working with them.
Yeah, I go on this trip and meeting and giving venues and all. The bus broke down in Maine, as a matter of fact, and so I escorted around Maine, showed them all day local spots. That's been a long time ago. It's nothing like an old artist that's quoting 4 young red-haired women down Main Street in here.
You were the happeningest man in town. The happeningest man in town. Well, Jack, it is always lovely to talk to you. I hope you know that I would absolutely be there if I could be there today, but I want you.
Get here anytime. I got a key to a place, and guy, man was the director of it, is here most of the time. So,
Okay. And I want you to know that it's an honor to know you and call you a friend. I hope you know that.
and we'll get on that book sometime because it needs to be done before I'm not here.
That sounds great. Well, don't forget me on that, Jack.
Okay.
All right. It's nice talking to you. Bless you. Thank you for all you do for the community, and thank you for what you've done to the world of art, and thank you for what you've given me in my life. You've given me more than you realize.
I appreciate it, and I'd like to be contributing something to this world.
Well, I think you have more than done that, sir, and I think the world needs to know what you've contributed. So we will get on that book so they know.
Okay. I appreciate it.
Well, bless you, Jack. Thank you for your friendship.
Okay. You same here.
Yes, sir.